Okay, so first of the fishing videos for 2017. It's now January the 7th. It's a reasonably mild winter night. We're here at Hendon Prom. We've just put our first cast in, so fingers crossed it's not too busy down here. Hopefully it doesn't get too bad, because it can be wall-to-wall angler down here. So fingers crossed we'll get some fish. Baits we're using today, let's have a look, are crab cart, squid and mussel are the main ones, and we'll have a little bit of razor fish there as well. Rods we're using, I'll just carry you over, the Grays Triple X 16 foot paired with the 8000 Fierce pen and the Sonic SK3 XTR, which is 14 foot with the Surf Blaster 8000 also pen. So I think I might be getting a little bit of a nibble. Something's certainly going on, whether it's just crabs or what, we'll keep an eye on that. So I think we'll have a quick cup of tea and then we'll get the next rig ready to go in the water. Okay, so I had a knock before, so let's get it in and see what's what.
That one?
Nope, nothing. That's just nothing. Okay, so baiting up again. So this rig is a pulley rig. For those of you who don't know, I'll show you once I untangle it. So this is a pulley rig. Clip down pulley rig, so you've got your weight with a Gemini, clip down, a bead and a stop knot, another bead, a swivel and another stop knot. Then the end of your line is a 60 pound to take the strain and the weight in the cast, going onto another swivel which joins your leader, which this is 30 pound big game, and your hook length. Now I always like to have a bait stop as well, and for this bait I'm going to do mussel and squid. Get that sorted and I'll show you how I do it. So I like to get a section of squid. You got a fish? Oh, well, we might have a fish. Turn the camera on, have a look. You got one? Get in. It's only little, but it's a fish. Where is it? Where is it? Come here. Is it? Cool. Shut the camera down.
No, you're not going to be the way it's took us.
Oh. Lovely little corn fish. Put him back. Take my line. Take my line.
Tell you what it is, I've got to get 3 pounder.
Did it?
It's shaky.
Yeah. Okay, so as I was saying, squid. So I'll need to get rid of the guts. It's friggin' disgusting. A good wedge off. So place it onto me bait wrapper, some mussel, fill the gap, bit of elastic, start tying the whole thing up. Mussel. So, slide the whole thing off. This is just a single hook, it's not a pennel. Just feed the whole thing through. Push it up, make sure your hook is nice and clear. Correct your bait stop so it doesn't slide right up your line. And there you go. One mussel and squid bait ready to go, which I'll clip down to make a streamline for casting. And then once it hits the water, this slides up the line, bait pops off, and the main reason you use a pulley rig is when you're fishing heavy ground, which Hendon Prom can be, what will happen is when you get a fish, the fish pulls the lead up off the sea floor, So you drag the lead in first with the fish behind. So that's the idea in any way. If you want to see a video on how to make a pulley rig, drop us a comment down below and I'll do my best to accommodate. So, right, that's ready for the next one. See if we can get one on this though. Got one, only small, but we've got one. Nice little coley. Found hooked, but we've got one. Get him back. Get the next bait out, see if we can get a bigger one.
This is off?
Yeah. Okay, so we've definitely got a knock there now. Looks like coley knock. Seems to be some little coleys knocking around as well. We've both had one each. So let's get this in and see what's what. Can you do that?
Can you light off?
Yeah. There's just another coley. A little bit of a better one this time. Get him back though. It's got a dodgy eye. He's already been caught before, I think.
Come off.
Okay, so time to do another bait up. We just got that coley on razorfish, so we'll go with that again, but we're going to do a bit of a combo. We're going to add some mussel and some squid as well. So razorfish I've just cut a bit off. Mussel and squid. Bit of elastic. Give it a bit at a time, it's a bit sloppy. other end of the razor over, bind that over the lot. And this rig is a panel pulley dropper. So I'll show you that. So all I'm going to do is just thread the bait on, up the hook, like that. Making sure your point's always clear. I've got some idiot in the car park by the sound of it. Get your top hook, your panel, which in this case I've used a circle hook. I actually really rate circle hooks, and the Sakuma ones are especially rate. Give it a couple of turns, pop the hook through the top of the bait, like so. Just pull your line up snug. And this rig, so you've got your panel on the end. Follow the trace up to, I can never remember what these things are called, but I'll put it down at the bottom of the screen there. The bead, a swivel, another bead, and another swivel. And what you do here is, on the other end, you've got your 60 pound, which is going to take the weight of the cast with a lead, another bead, a stop knot, another bead, your impact shield, and your Gemini for your lead. And what this does, I'll just show you, is this swivel on the very end clicks onto that. This swivel in the middle clicks onto your main line. Your hooks run down and your hooks click onto your impact shield. Obviously as it hits the water it all comes loose, but it basically works the same as a pulley. So if you get a fish, the fish will be behind the lead, lifting the lead up as you're winding in. But I do prefer this over the basic pulley rig, even though it's a bit more complicated to make, it's a bit more complicated to set up, but you do get slightly better bite detection on it. So it is my preferred one out of the two. Like I said, it is a bit more complicated to make, but I'll also do another video on this at some point to show you, because it is a really good rig. It's worth taking the time to learn and do and all that kind of stuff. There you go. There's my next one ready. Time to keep an eye on the rods and see if I can get any more fish. Some more knocks coming from some small stuff, you can see, because it's just tapping. That's been about 20 minutes. Time to bring it in anyway. See if we kind of get another little in or something.
May line net on?
Yeah. On?
Yeah. Got some on? What happened?
codling this time. Little codling. And back.
You do two.
Another little codling. Get them put back. And we'll get the last cast in. We're running out of water. We had a nice bite there. Let's see what's what. No? What about them done? Nope. It hasn't come back.